Good evening, and welcome to yet another edition of Dragon Takes, where we take a look at a game that is, for the most part, recently arrived on the market, and give an idea of what the game's going to be about and what to look forward to when playing it yourself. And we give an idea if I think you should pick it up, if it's worth the money or not, based on my gameplay. Today, we're going to take a look at SteamWorld Quest Hand of Gilgamesh, which is a recently released game for the Nintendo Switch. Now, I've already put a little bit of time into the game. As we see, I have different amounts of time in the game. So what we're going to do is start with this very short time and continue to play through from there. We get the benefit of me knowing a few things, but still being able to give a quality example of what the game is. Tutorial: how to interact. Interact with items as you move towards them. In this case, the mushroom patch. Hey, that was easy. Time to get these cooked up before the rooster crows. Unfortunately, these are common brushwood amanitas. We're after a peppermint puffer, remember? Dang. Also, they're poisonous, so don't eat them. Double dang. Right. As we go through, we find different things we can interact with. And now we got our first battle. Ah, more of those pompous posers from the village. Wait a minute. I knew the guild has some flimsy hangarounds, but you're practically rattling around in that bulky armor. Did you just call me scrawny? Whoa, easy now. I didn't say. This armor fits perfectly. Here we go. Punch card battles. Battles are fought using punch cards. Each turn you draw up to 6 cards. These cards represent abilities your heroes can use. You can choose up to 3 cards for each turn. Right? So let's go ahead and play. Now we have Bravado. We have Heroic Strike. We have 2 book bashes and a mana barrier. And yes, I know that Armelia is supposed to be a female, and I'm using a more dominant male voice. That's kind of just how that one's gonna go. Right, we're gonna only use Armelia for this. We'll start off by increasing our attack. All right. Upgrades and skills. Explains what each of the different cards do. Strike cards are basic attacks. The upgrade cards give you some type of empowerment. Then you can build steam pressure, or SP. That can be spent to play the powerful skill cards. We can deal fire to all foes. Or we can use a Brave Buster. I want to use a Brave Buster there. A Flame Pillar. on you, and a book bash on you. All right, let's go ahead and see how those go. And that's it. And there is a battle in victory. We get 2 trashium scraps and 10 gold. We now have a total of 10 gold. Easy as mushroom pie. Pie. We've clearly stepped into Colgan turf here. Let's just try and get out in one piece, okay? You think there's more of them? Awesome. It's like herding a small tornado. Right. Our heroes chanced upon a relic and a testament to the glorious battles of past, and some long forgotten treasure! More likely Coghlan loot. Excuse me, I can't talk right now. More likely Coghlan loot stolen from unwary travelers. The Hero's Handbook declares, after beating up ruffians fair and square, the champion deserves a proper reward. Right. Let's go open the chest. Found 2 repair vials. Recovery items used to heal your heroes and cure status ailments. Good way of dealing with challenges you can't solve with just your cards, but supplies are limited. Recovery items are in chests by defeating enemies and buying them from merchants. You can use recovery items outside of combat. Tells you how to do that. And you can do it inside of combat as well. Right? The reason I keep going back is there's potentially things that get missed. There's different amounts of loot or other things that can easily be missed. Don't necessarily know if it's at this point in the game, but there are different ones. Oh shoot, more on those pint-sized troublemakers. Let's ambush them. The Hero's Handbook describes just what to do in situations like this. There's 2 whole pages of diagrams on how to startle a Coghlan. And we sneak up behind them, strike first, and gain the upper hand. You must realize that regardless from which direction you come waving a sword at anyone, you will startle them. Whoa, so you say my method works on anybody? This book is great! Preemptive strike. Right? Oh, nope. That's not it. Nope. Oh, screwed. Okay, can't get the preemptive strike there. We failed at the preemptive strike. How to generate steam pressure. We'll deal 3 heroic strikes. Right, we can redraw. We don't need to redraw. This will give to all foes, which will take that one out. And then we'll declare a mana barrier to both. All right. And then with the mana barrier, we don't actually take any damage. And then we'll use a Brave Buster. Actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and use a Bravado. And then a Brave Buster. Sure, use a heroic strike. It'll be dead after the Brave Buster, though. Hey, sub, how you doing? Nah. I've kind of known what happens for a very long time because I made a joke about it and someone told me I was right. Yeah, I'll watch it in like 8 or 9 months when it comes on Redbox. Right, we got this big mamma jamma here. I mean, realistically, that's when, you know, if it comes to Redbox, that's how I watch movies. We're gonna put the mana barrier up. We're gonna drop a heroic strike. And then a book bash. Yeah, theater's just... I put the mana barrier on the wrong character. The theater, it's too much money. I mean, realistically, they want way too much for, yeah. There's still Spider-Man and Godzilla. Yeah, it's like, you know, you want to go and do it, but... it's just, it's so much money. Let's guarantee a kill with the flame pillar. It's like, your average movie ticket you can get in the $15 range. And then you know you're gonna have something to drink, so you're looking at like $6 to $8 for something to drink. You know, if you want candy or popcorn or something, you're looking at like another $6 to $8. You know, for that you can go get a nice meal out, and that's just for one person. I've heard people spending like over $100 just for like a family of 4 for one movie. For one movie. Like, that's just way too much. We got a steel bracer. Teaches us how to use equipment here. All right, let's go ahead and go to equipment. She needs the health bonus, honestly. Gets them to about the same. You know, that would be awesome if there was a way to support the films without spending money or without spending so much. Which, yeah, I know Redbox does not actually support the films, which does kind of suck because Redbox already bought the DVDs and Blu-rays, so it supports Redbox and not well, Redbox doesn't license though. Redbox flat out buys them. So like, when you see 10 copies of a movie in a Redbox, whatever person is managing that Redbox bought 10 copies of it. Well, yeah, they get money, but it's not like perpetual. It's like how like Netflix, where the company gets it once and then the company Netflix, Redbox, or Blockbuster back in the day would get a perpetual income off of that and eventually make a profit off of the different movies. Look, Copernica. Even the Coglins have raised statues over Gilgamesh, the true ancient hero. The majestic pose, The pride of a great a great deed oozing from every cut of the chisel. Oh, those statues are literally everywhere. Of course they are. Gilgamesh saved our kingdom from certain doom. He defeated a huge, snarling behemoth, tore out its evil heart with his bare hands, and you relived every moment in your hero's coloring handbook. At least Coglins know how to appreciate the heroes of the past. Unlikely they seem to be more into piles of garbage and lumber held together by yarn. Okay, hero statues. You save, interact, restore health, but enemies respawn. Right? And once again, I do have to mention that this game was given to me via key mailer as a review copy. It is not something that I spent my own money on to receive. However, it's something that I was intending to buy myself. And while it's only digital right now, for those that are interested in physical copies, it has been confirmed that there will be a physical release at some point later this year. You knew a lot of spoilers ahead of time and didn't want to ruin it. In hindsight, you're understanding why people want to be surprised. I mean, people always, it's preferred to be surprised by different things. And I'm sure, I literally know one thing that happens because I made a joke about it and somebody told me I was correct. And I was kind of annoyed actually because it's something stupid. But, yeah, I don't care about spoiling something I'm not gonna watch. Just not that other people are really gonna get that much into. Yeah. I still wouldn't watch horror films. I'm not a horror film guy. That's not my thing. We've had this discussion. Wait, can it be? The peppermint puffer! It's even more majestic than I could imagine. Success smells like peppermint. It would be like eating breakfast, dessert, and brushing your teeth all at the same time. On what planet is that a good thing? Like seriously, on what planet is that a good thing? We're not going to... You know what? Let's just grab it and get the hell out of here. Yes, I know I added a word. Deal with it. Alrighty. This is probably going to lead to a boss fight. Who am I kidding? I know it leads to a boss fight. Just like grinding gears of endless time, our heroes halted to catch their breath. With the peppermint perfumed prize in hand, they readied their swords. Hands off! This peppermint puffer will clean out the mold from the funnel in the old well. We're helping the entire village. Trippy! Thank you for the follow, brother. How you doing? You need to try it in one whole piece to extract all... Whoa! Did you hear that? I can't help it. This sweet and crisp scent makes me hungrier by the second. I don't think it was your belly. Okay, now see, that is what you get when you drop that thing in mutagen. Okay. That is what happens when you drop a mushroom in the mutagen. And then you have to go in, shred it up. Sorry, I could help myself with that one. Whoa, I know what you're gonna say, but imagine how much stew we could. Ah! That's the best I got for that. It doesn't look more menacing than rah. Eek. My mushrooms. Oh, there's still compass. Beautiful mushrooms. Okay, that's what I get for doing that. That was a weird voice, and that's what I get for doing that. Easy there, Chief. We're just picking some of these unsuspecting, innocent mushrooms. Ravagers! Yeah, I'm making my voice do that, by the way. It's not something I recommend people doing without practice. I'm not a Ravager. I'm an alchemist. Compass doesn't care. Compass will teach you not to plunder nature. Okay, element tutorial. Your physical element, fire element, frost, storm, and arcane. In other words, regular attacks, fire, ice, lightning, and dark. Because we can't have wind or light, apparently. The card's type damage is shown on the card. Some elements have natural resistances or weaknesses, like you typically would expect. All right. And then let's use a fire pillar, because it's probably weak to fire. Right. So obviously you enjoyed yourself at Endgame sub. How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how enjoyable was the theater experience? Not the movie, the theater experience. Assuming you're still around. Hero falls to 0 health, they're scrapped. If all active heroes scrapped, that's a game over. Cards belonging to a scrapped hero become useless and waste of space. Redraw those cards. Repaired after each fight, but health is not restored between fights. You can heal during battle with certain cards, but that can be a bit tricky. Visit a hero statue or use a recovery item to restore health outside of combat. Alright. So let's do a book bash. And let's do another flame wave. All good, man. Alright. We needed that. And let's go ahead and drop a Brave Buster. Uh-oh. Let's give Mana Barrier, use a Bravado, and then another Brave Buster. Well, thank you. Ooh. Well, we want to take care of these little guys before anything, so let's take care of those. Oh, poison. That's not good. Okay. We got a status condition. This in case explains poison. Look at all status conditions from the compendium menu. Okay. We're going to try to save the flame wave in case he pulls another one out. Pulls another one of his little friends. Right. Okay. In this scenario, our best choice is, well, Heroic Strike and Book Bash. Brave Buster, Heroic Strike, and then Book Bash. And now we're both poisoned. Oh, that's just, that's lovely. Bravado. I might not have a choice but to use the Flame Wave now. I don't want to, but I think I might have to. Use another Bravado. Cough on me. I knew it was going to happen as soon as I used it. As soon as I used it, I knew it was going to happen. Alright, first we got to give her a mana barrier to help her out. We unfortunately do end up with an extra member here. Oh, we got another mana barrier. That's good. That'll keep him, actually it's a her, but I like to act like it's a him. Because otherwise my voices don't work right for it. Alright, throw the mana barrier up. Oh, that power punch. Okay. Let's drop a Bravado. We'll do a Heroic Strike and let's redraw. Let's actually do a little redrawing here. Let's double up on a Bravado and then do Brave Buster. Yeah, this game is really fun. I played it for a bit offline. I had it for about 2.5 to 3 weeks before it released, as I was given a review copy through Keymailer. And this is just trying to give an idea of what to expect. All right, we leveled up to level 3 off that. This is $24.99 currently on the Nintendo eShop because this is for the Switch. Now, it is digital only currently. If you're a fan of physical, it has been confirmed it will be releasing physical later this year. I do not have a date or an approximate time, but it was confirmed that it will be releasing as a physical version later on this year. Acceptance to the guild in no time. I let you tag along to the forest and you turn it into a freaking fight club. Hey, you wanted to experience nature hands-on, right? I say we stuff our bags full of mushroom and get back to the village. The things I do for learning. We only got 67% of the possible treasure out of that one, which isn't much better than when I've gone back and tried to do it. Because at a point you can go back to previous levels and try to get the full 100%. It's something I still haven't figured out how to get more than that 67 for level 1.
Chapter 2. The village of goose buckets.
That's why I've told you a million times already. You should never stroke the duck against the wind. But it was cute and fluffy and a wagon. A fluffy wagon duck. I feel like more should pop up right now. Wow, I've never seen a wagon like that before. I wonder whose it is. Was that here earlier? Wouldn't hurt to have a look, I suppose. Right? Hello? Hello? Anyone in there? Maybe they're out. A knight errant knocking on an old woman's wagon this early in the morning. Sorry to disturb, we were just so curious. You're a wise old woman, right? Oh, do you hand out quests? Cause I'm more than ready for it. Ha ha ha. No, I'm afraid. I'm just a plain old traveling shopkeeper, and the shop is not quite open yet. Aww, we put on a mission from ancient gods, and we've been picking mushrooms. Yeah, I know the accents are gonna get interchanged here in a moment, and I apologize for that. I didn't have predetermined voices that I was going to use. Excuse my friend, we didn't mean to bother you. Oh, not at all. In fact, what sort of a merchant would I be if I would let you leave without a small sample? Oh, a tribute from a wise elder. Okay, we have new cards. We have the Shout command, which will lower all foes' strength by 1 grade for 3 turns. And we have a Frost. We have Cold. The Creeping Cold deals 120% damage to one foe and an equal amount to another random foe. Just the thing for a pair of young go-getters such as yourself, I should think. Farewell, and be sure to visit my shop in town later once that ruckus is over with. What a nice old lady. Yes. What does she mean by ruckus, though? Deck building. Deck building time. Right. Figure out what we want in the deck. Right now we have 4 heroic strikes and 2 brave bashers. Let's take out 1 heroic strike and put in a shout. Then we're gonna take out some book. We're gonna take out all the book bashes, actually. Well, all but 1. And we're gonna put in 2 creeping cold. Actually, we're gonna take out all the book bashes and put in another fire pillar. Make her complete magic. No actual physical attacks. Right? In 1 second here. And once again, as you go through, you'll start to get able to destroy random parts of the scenery and collect a little bit extra gold, potentially an item, but definitely gold. Wait a minute, something's not right. Where are those thick guild hero types that are supposed to watch the gate? You mean the ones who laughed at us and said, "Don't get lost in the forest"? Maybe Master Gain summoned everyone to the guild club. Once I get my guild membership, I'll honor the code just like Gilgamesh, and will strike down on injustice with... Ah! Damn right! Sparks will fly as anyone as much tries to... No! Look at the smoke! Something's burning! Hurry! Let's find out what's going on! Tutorial, speed up. And yes, I'm using the Pro Controller, not the Joy-Cons. So, it is also guaranteed to be Pro Controller compatible. I don't know if there are, outside of the Pokemon Let's Go games, I'm not sure if there are any other games that aren't compatible compatible immediately. Wow, there's a fire, all right. What happened? We're only gone a few hours. Look, there's commotion going on towards the market square. Let's go check it out. Let's make sure nothing here is breakable. A decisive victory for the Void. Those dumbbells never knew what hit them. It was us, sir. We hit them, sir. Corporal Budge, as in previous villages, see to it that all guild heroes are wrapped up neatly. Yes, sir, and honor, sir. We'll have them all rounded up perfectly for transport in no time. You heard it, Captain. Let's sweep the village with pride in our chests. A new world order is close at hand. This is great. I've always wanted to be an evil henchman. I know the Dark Lord will reshuffle the world and all, but why do we need all these guild heroes? You're one of the new recruits, right? We don't ask any questions in the void. Why not? Shut up. Aha! You numbskulls are obviously involved with the fire. Prepare to be rightfully punished. More guild heroes. The captain will be pleased. Oh, I'm not part of the guild yet, but thank you. I mean, prepare to go down, evildoers. And again, yes, I'm aware that Emily is a female character, and I'm using them in the male form. I am aware of that. All right. Yeah, let's use creeping. Let's go ahead and use creeping cold. Let's redraw that one. Get a heroic strike going on. All right, now let's get a mana barrier on her. Get a bravado and a brave buster. Do creeping cold. Use a shout and a heroic strike, and that should take out one of them. All right, we leave just a little bit of life left. So let's just straight out do a heroic strike and just be done with it. Right? Oh, it actually did need two of them. Okay. We got some smoldering embers, some scrap, and some gold. I'll teach him not to play with fire. And did you hear? They thought I was a guild hero. Speaking of which, where are the guild heroes? They should have taken care of these goons right from the start. Someone's coming. On guard, you pyromaniacs! Wait, it's Galileo. You big grouch, why didn't you come with us to the forest? We met this giant mushroom and found a cool wagon with a... Never mind that. What the heck happened here? How would I know? What's with people anyway? I just came from the baker and he was cowering behind the counter with his eyes shut real hard. He kept saying, "Take what you want, just don't hurt me." That's terrible. Did he say anything about what's going on? No, didn't want to bother him. Figured I'd play along. Fresh buns, anyone? Breakfast finally, gimme, gimme, gimme. But that's just... You mean you didn't hear or see anything? Nope. I've been getting things done in the basement all morning. I fine-tuned my water pressure and shifted this nozzle for the water to squirt in a more... All right. We have to hurry. It looks like the smoke is thicker over town hall. Oh, when you say we, you mean all three of us. So get a move on. Woohoo! All good things come in threes. I should have stayed in bed. Galileo. This homebody craftsman struggles to find good reason to leave his mother's basement. He won't offer assistance freely, and he may bicker and bawl, but when it comes to the crunch, you can always trust him to be there for a friend. Alright, we found a scout badge. One of these is an extra area. I remember there's something here that was an extra. Maybe it's the next one up. Alrighty. Heroic Chain. We can now use Heroic Chain. You play at least 3 cards from the same hero in the same turn. You perform a Heroic Chain and a follow-up effect. The effect depends on the weapon that the hero has equipped. Okay, so let's start off with Bravado, Bravado, and Heroic Strike. And then we'll hit him with Lionheart as well. Alright, let's go. Bravado, Bravado, Heroic Strike, Lionheart. And then they heal with Dark Mind. That's great. Okay, we can tell us how we can use recovery items. Alright. Wrecking Ball. Steam Punch, Steam Punch. Guardian. And then Dark Mind heals him up a little bit. Okay. Alright. That takes one of them out. see. We use shout, heroic strike, and a fire pillar should end it all. Probably just fire pillar by itself would actually have ended it all, but you know. Right? Everybody levels up to level 4. We get 4 attack on Armilli, 6 magic increased on Copernica, and Galileo up by 20 HP. Alright, let's see if there's anything. Okay, we have a chest right here. We get a shields up. Alright, it's here. There's a hidden area. Shh. Are those soldiers still out there? Don't worry, leave it to us. Others made a run for it, but we're not that fast, so we decided to hide from the fire in here. Dodging with 5 bales of hay. Great idea. Really? Alright, we found barrier gear. Hey, Numi. So, I know I got something new for the deck. We have vastly raises physical defense when brought below 30 health. Let's give them that. Yeah, this is SteamWorld Quest Hand of Gilgamesh for the Nintendo Switch. It just came out this past week. And this was given to me as a review code on Keymailer. This is not something I spent my own money on. However, it is something I had my eye on. It is currently only digital. It is $24.99 in the eShop. And if you're a fan of physical copies, there is confirmed that there will be a physical release later on this year. Let's take out a Steam Punch. Let's add a shields up in there. It is a turn-based RPG, but it relies on card mechanics. Sort of similar, I want to say similar to Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's not. But it's in the same kind of vein. You know, as opposed to playing cards against each other, your cards are what you use to fight with. I can't think off the top of my head of another game that uses the mechanic, but I've seen other games use the same type of battle system. That one Kingdom Hearts game, Chain of Memories and Rechain of Memories, I believe uses this mechanic in a similar fashion. Although at the same time, a different mechanic as well, because that relies on strength, number values and such. Okay. Alright. No. Put Galileo shields up. Add him a mana barrier. And then let's Steam Punch this guy. Right, now let's go with a Flame Wave. Hit everybody with that. Steam Punch. And then a Creeping Cold. Yeah, essentially, you have your basic swordsman, your mage. Yeah, I guess we call him a brawler. I was thinking he's more of a tank than anything else, but he's kind of a glass cannon too. Right, now we use bravado. Then we can use heroic strike. Once again, followed by creeping cold. Finish turn, bravado. Creeping cold. Oh, we don't actually take him out. Alright, now we have that one. Unfortunately ends up with, we gotta put a mana barrier on her for sure. We gotta mend myself and then heroic strike that one. Alright, that looks good. Looks like a good turn. I'm gonna put another bravado on, and then we're gonna do a brave buster, and that should do it. So I need to do all that, but yep, just bravado did it. Mix with that. We get 18 experience off of that, no level up. Pick up some gold and some smoldering ember. So far the story's kind of, but for this playthrough, we are only about 50, 40, somewhere between 45 and 50 minutes in. So we're still not even really close to really the meat of anything. Now for the stuff I've played offline, because as I have mentioned, I did play this offline as well. The story's all right. It's nothing spectacular, but it's not horrible either. I mean, the best part of the game is the gameplay. But that doesn't mean that the story sucks or anything. That's just a typical RPG. My personal preference is gameplay over anything else. Let's give her a barrier. Mend. Let's redraw that fire pillar. Yeah, let's go ahead and put her shields up too. Golden Sun. I'm telling you, they're gonna make another Golden Sun. It's gonna happen. And when it does, just like when Link to the Past was announced, you can just say that I was right. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, he left him with one. That's lovely. That's lovely. No, that's not actually lovely. I gotta make a choice here. Them opt for 2 fire pillars. Let's go. Took a chance there. May not have been the best chance. Gotta use a mend. I mean, I know a lot of people who would be very happy with a Golden Sun, even a remake, or like how they are doing some games, just like how they did with the Mario Luigi games. That would be really cool. Yeah. Just hope the series doesn't end up just disappearing to the wayside. Okay, it appears we have not gone this way yet. Okay, we have a treasure chest. What do we have in this one? Oh! Deals 515% strength. And a combo deals an extra 100%. Tag team combo cards. Some cards are stronger when played together from a card to another hero. They're called tag team combos. Tag team back again. Cards that have a tag team combo effects have an icon corresponding to the other hero on the card. The card's detailed description also explains the bonus you get. Play a card from any hero on the before the tag team card. So in other words, I gotta put that in the deck. Oh, let's take out, you know what, let's take out 2 of these steam punches. Oh, that takes 4. Oof. Let's throw another mend in there. Yeah, that seems good. Can I talk to you? Algorand, help my poor soul. I'm too young to be turned into dust. Calm down, Quinn. Nobody's turning anyone into anything. It came from nowhere. Just like that rash I got from the well water. Ew? Ew? That's seriously like, no, no. You know what that makes me, you know what that makes me go? Let me tell you what that does to me. Hold on. That's my reaction. That's my reaction to it right there. It's just me or it's getting hotter? Oh, I just made him sound like Goofy. I'm sorry. Half the village is on fire. Of course it's hot. The smoke is thicker this way though. We're getting close to town hall. Some repair vials. Full heal. Which I could make it into Goofy. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yeah. That's all you're getting at. All right. Here's the captain after we've beat all his cronies up. What? Why aren't you with the other prisoners? Ah, those incompetent tinheads. They're sullying the reputation of the Void Army. The Void Army? What exactly are you up to here? Besides burning down the town hall, obviously. Excuse me. I don't have to answer to any guild scum. I do the bidding of the Dark Lord, whose sabatons you're not even worthy of polishing. Dark who? Never heard of him. You could do the bidding of a goat for all I care. If you don't spill the beans, we'll spill them for you. Right. The only thing at the moment, can we redraw a Brave Buster? We drew another Wrecking Ball. Let's throw our shields up on her. Ah. What is it? The henchmen don't do what they're told. The henchmen just, they get beat up. They exist to get beat up. Okay. some bravado. Creeping cold. Ooh, sapping strike. And then drain strength. That's not good. Okay, let's put a mana barrier. He's targeted right now, so let's put a mana barrier on Galileo. Let's also heal Galileo. And then Steam Punch. I mean, they exist solely for the purpose. Oh, here we go again. Okay. Let's confirm the shout. And the bravado. Reminds you of Final Fantasy IX? Why is that? Why does it remind you of Final Fantasy IX? Okay, we need definitely to put a mana barrier on her. Let's redraw. Redraw Wrecking Ball, shields up. Definitely her. And definitely put a mend on her too. Okay. Ooh. Alright, and we'll use a Lionheart there. Oh. Oh, we definitely gotta put... We'll use a bravado. Okay, hopefully this can make this one work. We'll put a mana barrier on him. The wooden houses. Okay. Just the aesthetics of it then. Okay. Let's take away the Brave Buster. Get away less frosts. Let's see. We'll try to see if we can get away with just using it. Oh, that's a dangerous one. Okay. We pulled Creeping Cold. We redraw Mend. All right. He keeps going with Sapping Strike. Oh, he double Sapping Striked. Okay, that's not cool right there. Little mana barrier. There we go with the Brave Buster. Say no. Let's go with another Mend. Okay, I think we gotta go with that. Shields up. Shout. And there we go. He did pretty much what I was hoping for out of that. Yeah, this is not going my way, that's for sure. All right, let's throw the mana barrier up on her. Right. And let's hope. All right. What we are hoping for. Bravado. Use a mend. And use another mend. Okay, the strange strength is not working out that great here. This may be a wash. All right, let's throw up. Let's do bravado first. And then the heroic strike. Okay. Finish the turn there because I want to keep. I'm trying to keep something set up. Oh, that's. Oh. Damn. Okay. That is not what I was expecting to happen. Okay. Let's hope. I opted not to use healing items and I paid for it. I really paid for it by not going with healing items. See, last time I did this, when I played it offline on my own time, it worked a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah, it typically is. Don't want to do this, but I may have to. I may have ran out of usable cards. Yeah, this may be a wash. Yep, this is gonna be a wash. It's over. There's literally no... nothing I can do. We're not prolonging the inevitable. I don't know why bothering to put shields up, because we're gonna die. Yep, defeated. Revive its statue. Okay. Now, knowing that, what we're gonna do... oh, he hit me first, but what we're gonna do is... go ahead and grind up a little bit here. Redraw that. Get another heroic strike. All right, that's what we have to stick with, so that's what we're gonna go with here. We got rid of the mage, that's always a good thing. Okay, now the one we want to attack is the one on the bottom. And let's go ahead and drop a Brave Buster as well. Right, let's rock and roll, and let's see what we can do here. Now, I will be doing another of my Dragon Takes on Monday. The game in question will be announced tomorrow on Twitter. We'll also be doing one next Saturday. I have a tentative schedule down under the schedules panel in the underneath the stream. And I say tentative because things can change depending on how life goes. I don't plan for it to change, but sometimes you never know. All right, let's see if we have enough in this bunch. We should. Yep. Okay. That does level us up to 5. I want to try to level up to 6 before we take on that guy again. Yep. Full heal. Are you making fun of how I say wash, Numi? Okay. Oh, it left him with 5 HP. That's awesome. I want shields up. Give me heroic strike. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Your grandma is a cool lady. Ooh, grandmas are the best grandmas. And I said grandmas, didn't I? I swear I've been in the South too long with that one. Not there's anything wrong with the South, just that's something that would have came out my mouth too much far ago. And there I go again saying random crap. That happens. Thanks, dear. My wife just said some random crap. It was funny, but just... No, we actually got him this time. And again, right now, what we are doing is attempting to grind up a level or two so that this boss doesn't completely destroy our freaking selves. Like... let's see. Let's do Mana Barrier first, then Bravado, and then Gigaton Punch. And let's see what this does. This will be the first time we get this combo going. And it doesn't really do anything extra. Okay. Otaker. No, that's no. Don't no. 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 You know, freaking Otaker. Yeah, I know. I know. Let's see if we can pull. They want shields up. I could work with Creeping Cold. Sure, if you donate enough subs to get the second slot, and then I will get that emote for you. No, don't do that. I would be obligated to get that emote at that point, but yeah. Speaking of subs, as of yesterday, all subs to the channel get the ability to choose the next game being played off the backlog in our normal backlog streams. So if there are like 2 subs making their choice, then it's one followed by the other depending on who gave it first. It is a one-time feature. It does not need to be used immediately. It can be saved for later, but the person must be a current sub when they make their choice. Time to go back in time. Why do you say that? back to when your gift sub was still active. Yeah. That's right. Well, you know, you can always sub again. This time without it being gifted. I don't hate you if you don't, you know. Yeah, I know. I never fault anyone if they don't spend any monies in here. It's not required. The stream is free of charge. Free entertainment. Anything that is given is always just bonus, icing on the cake, and always appreciated. Oh, I mean, you've told me what, like at least 20 times that you're always broke. I mean, I can't help but remember that. I'm sorry, Numi, I can't help but remember that one. Right, we're gonna grind to level 7. We may be okay at level 6, we're gonna grind up to level 7. I will say though that my the clip of me acting out the sub notification when it was down has gotten some very positive reactions. So that has made me that's made me a little bit happy. Let's see, let's do Creeping Cold followed by Brave Buster. Okay, we'll just go with that. Well, that's a good thing. Not necessarily for anything here, but, you know, not being broke is always a good thing. Just don't make yourself broke for my sake. You know my rules. It's not really a rule, but, you know, I don't want anyone to put themselves in a bad position to support me. Because then I feel bad. You know, I don't want to know that, like, you can't pay rent or eat or feed your cat or whatever because you supported me. Well, I'll tell you this, don't break that rule. Don't hurt yourself. You know, I don't want to be called as a witness in your bankruptcy hearing. That's what I mean by hurting yourself to support me. Not that I think that would happen, but just as an example. You know. You know I always give weird examples. You know, things are just a little bit odd sometimes. Really? Yes, I heard that. My wife being a butt over there. No, that's not cool, man. That one's not cool. And it's not cool to make light of anyone who has to go through bankruptcy or anything like that. And if that's what it seemed like I was doing, I apologize. You know, that's not what the intention was there. And I know that Numi wasn't intending that either. The reason I know this is because that's not the type of person that Numi has ever seemed to be. Though if I'm wrong, well, he's fooled me. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, it's rough, and you know, there's nothing wrong with people who need to do that. You know, everyone has a point in life where things are just hit too much. You know, don't know what someone's dealing with till you walk a mile in their shoes, they say. Especially comes true when it comes to someone else's finances. Yeah, sometimes people can bounce back pretty easily. Sometimes it's not as easy. You know, it's not super easy. Figured he was gonna mend. Am I really just give myself a double mana barrier? Did I really just do that? Oopsie. Shields up. Heroic strike there. Pillar there. And I'm sorry I got into like a real heavy topic while playing this game. That was certainly not an intention. So it just kind of ended up that way. Bless you. My wife sneezed. On another note, Numi says, Numi says, bless you, dear. She says, thank you. Right, we're gonna end this with Fire Pillar. And that should just be enough, so let's just end it like that. Right? That took care. Have I heard what? What am I supposed to have heard? You want to talk about what? Oninaki? What about Oninaki? I have heard nothing about Oninaki. What should I have heard about Oninaki? Tell me of news. Tell me of things. Oh, the new installment from Tokyo RPG Factory? Okay. I'll have to look that up later. I hadn't heard anything about that. I still haven't personally picked up the second game. I forget what it was called. But I did get I Am Setsuna. And I did enjoy it. I know there's a lot of negative stuff out there about it. But I personally did enjoy it, so I can't speak for other people. I can only speak for myself. But I enjoyed it. Alright. Alright, we're close to getting that next level. Let's go ahead and this way. Go back this way. Does that bring him back? No, I have to actually respawn. Yes, dear. Okay, there we go. The one thing I've had trouble with this game is lining up some of that stuff. If you have a link, send it to me in a whisper. And I will check it out after we're done. Should work. Oh, it left it with 2. Math was just slightly off. And I have received the whisper, and I will check that out later on. See if we can draw. Yep, Steam Punch there. And then just do Brave Buster there. Steam Punch, not to be confused with Steamed Punch, which sounds like a really, really bad drink or a good way to prank someone. I don't know. Because they wanted to be different and I just call it a direct message. Alright, we'll also activate Lionheart. I can see that. I can see that making you think dumplings. That would make sense. Alright, now let's go ahead and get rid of this one. Yep, that should be enough to kill it off. A bravado before using Brave Buster. Yep, it's dead. Is that enough to level us? Oh, we need 2 XP to level up. Seriously? We need 2 XP to level up. That's just, that's wonderful right there. That is wonderful. No, it's not. It's really not. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go back to the statue. Oh, whoa, hi. Hi, person. Bigger Eclair, are you alright? I think so. I hid behind my counter as soon as the commotion started. When I finally got my nerves settled enough for a quick peek, everybody was gone and the village was on fire. As if that wasn't enough, they stole my freshly baked buns. What a lousy thing to do. Yeah, such animals. What about the other villagers or the guild heroes? Last thing I saw before ducking down was a group of folks heading for the tavern. I'm sure everyone's fine. Still, I feel a bit relieved that my parents decided to visit my aunt this week. Yeah, I'm not too worried about Mom either. I've booby-trapped the whole house from the attic down to the basement. Say, huh? You done what? Sounds pretty safe. Booby-trapped it from the... Okay. That's, yeah. We're just gonna leave that one alone. Okay, we need... For the respawn, we need a total of 2 XP to level up. Ah, he hit me instead. Okay. A great start here. Right. Right, now we use Heroic Strike twice, followed by a Creeping Cold. Right. Oh. It's one of those things that'll take a little bit too long to explain, and it might not be funny after I actually explain it, so just kind of take it for what it is. A name for a cyborg horse. Cyborg horse. Nadine? I can't believe I just did that. Ignore. Ignore. Abort. Abort mission. Abort mission. Oh man. I'm sorry to everyone who just witnessed that. Okay. Steam Punch by itself should be enough. There we go. Alright, we're now level 7. There we get some good level ups there. Right, let's go ahead and do the save heal. Now let's go attack this boss one more time. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to switch out a little bit of the deck for Galileo. We're going to get rid of this Gigaton Punch. We're going to get this. It's out of the deck. It's happening. It's done. It's done. It's gone. Nope. We're going to put another Steam Punch back in, because we need regular attacks as well. Alright, can we skip this now that we've already done this? Yes, we can. Okay. We've already done that, so we don't need to do it again. Let's immediately throw a mana barrier up on Copernica. And double hero strike. The shout. Fire Pillar, and a Brave Buster. Okay. Heroic Strike, Steam Punch, Brave Buster. Alright, there goes that strength drain. Bravado, Fire Pillar, shields up. Right. Vampire D. The anime? Or something else? Yeah, this is going a lot better than last time around. We're gonna throw a heal up on Galileo. We're gonna increase first shield, use a little more bravado, and we're gonna heal. Immediately throw the mana barrier back up. Let's redraw the Wrecking Ball, get a Heroic Strike, and follow that with a Brave Buster. Let's rock and roll. Right. Flame Pillar and a Heroic Strike. Okay. Steam Punch, Flame Pillar, Heroic Strike. We may just be able to pull this off in a second. Do some for Bravado. And a Brave Buster. And a Heroic Strike. Oh, we might do it off of this one. Bravado, Brave Buster, Heroic Strike, and Lionheart. Oh, we got him. If there's one thing I've learned from the army, is that a good retreat covers a bad loss. Alright. So I completely over leveled for that one. Hey, RPG, how you doing, bud? How's your day going? Get back here, you Tweety bird. Come on, let's go after him. Amelie, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the town is on fire! Oh, right. I guess we should put out those fires. That's good. Still, we kicked the scam real good. Right? And we are 100% for chapter 2. Okay. This is where we could go back through chapters at this point. However, we're going to go off to chapter 3.
Chapter 3. Off to see the heroes.
I'm doing pretty good. We're in the middle of a Dragon Takes, formerly known as 2XO Reviews. Tonight's game is SteamWorld Quest, The Hand of Yogamech. Sorry, I had to think there for a second about that last part. It just came out this week on Nintendo Switch. It is a game that was given to me as a review code. I did not spend my own money for it, but it's a game I was interested in getting, which is why I only request stuff that I would normally spend money on anyway. It's currently $24.99 on the eShop if you've enjoyed what you've seen thus far. And it's only digital right now, but if you're big into physical, there is a physical release planned for at some point within this year. I have no idea about when, but it has been confirmed that there will be a physical at some point. I feel like a wrung out piece of cloth. That was awesome, Galileo. Giving it all to the last drop, that's what being a hero is all about. Not everyone obsesses about that stuff as much as you do, you know. I'm taking a nap. Just wake me up when dinner's ready. There's no time to rest. We gotta find out what the guild heroes are. As much as I'd like to not get dragged into none of Armelia's adventures, she's right. The guild heroes are missing. The town almost burned down to the ground. Not to mention an invading army led by some dark lord. Oh, maybe someone's still at the guild club. That's a good idea. The fastest way there is... I'm not walking through the apple orchard again. Last time I got stung 9 times. The bees are annoying, but we don't have any time to spare. Let's go. Dogged by misfortune. Alright, let's see if we have anything we can react with. Okay. We do not. Okay. Need some water. Must stay hydrated. Especially when doing multiple voices. Which I know it's been a little bit since people have heard me do voices. Because a lot of the things on the backlog don't require voices. Alright. Hey, there's that wagon again. Practical. Can we go see if she's open for business? I admit I'm a bit curious as well. Yes, time to spend some of that hard-earned loot. Let's get some more loot first before doing that. Alright, what do we got? Hello, mysterious shopkeeper lady? Are you in? Ah, if it isn't the young knight of the woods and her scholarly friend. A fair bit worse for wear last time we met, though. You seem to have picked up a friend along the way. This is some collection of stuff you've got here. Oh, nothing so grand as a collection. Trifles, baubles, and knickknacks. Nice, what movies did you pick up? Merely whatever odds and ends an old woman has managed to lay her paws on. That's all. How about swords? I like swords. I'm sure you'll find something to your liking. Feel free to browse. Okay. Inventory grows over time. Zohan, Darkwater, and something else. Nice. Craft cards. You can craft new cards by spending materials. Craft a card, you get between 1 and 4 copies, depending on the card. You still choose how many copies you want to actually play with. Craftable cards can't be acquired any other way, and new cards as to progress. Okay. You're gonna try to collect UMDs. You know, if you're looking to acquire UMDs, I know you're relatively local. Game Exchange tends to have a ton of UMD movies for relatively cheap. I know there's a couple in Texas. I'm not sure exactly where in Texas, but I know there's a few. Right. We need 5 lustrous fibers to do it to victory, but intercept. Let's create an intercept. We'll end up with, looks like we ended up with 2 copies of it. Oh. Miracle Worker. Okay. Well, I know that the Shreveport and Bossier, Louisiana locations have a ton, and that's like what, about an hour from Longview. So I mean, it's a little bit of a drive, but you know, if you're looking for them, it might be worth a look. Ton of National Treasure 2 and Hannah Montana. National Treasure 2 was a pretty good movie, though. All right, we have to be careful with our money here. Revive kit. Ooh. A revive kit costs 400. We only have 455. Deals fire damage to 1 foe. You know what? I think that one's worth it. Yeah, I remember they used to play them on the USA Network a lot. Yep, don't have enough money to get a Miracle Worker or Poison. So we'll have to come back and see her once we got some more monies. Okay. Okay, I hit them. I hit them. I meant to add those new cards to the pile, but I didn't. I guess we gotta use a Creeping Cold. All right. Why do you say that, Numi? Oh. Hyper evade. Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. Buzzing Storm is not good. That is not a good time right there. We'll just be able to do it off this. I honestly didn't even notice that, Numi. I haven't really used my PSP since, oddly enough, since I was in Longview last. When we went there when my wife had to do some stuff for work. She was sent there for a class and I tagged along. So I haven't used it since then. I guarantee it's probably sitting over there dead as a doornail. Oh, like, I probably would have to actually replace the battery at this point rather than try to charge it. Yeah. The PSP was a great handheld system. A lot of good games on it. A lot of good RPGs especially. And the ability to play PS1 games on the go. Well, certain PS1 games, let's say. Nice. How did you get it for free? Back in high school, someone just didn't want it. And they're like, hey, do you want this thing? And you're like, yeah. Why wouldn't I? You don't know what you have? Okay. Alright. I keep forgetting to add the new stuff. Okay, we need to move down to Galileo. We need to use Bravado. Let's go ahead and use Brave Buster already. Okay. Okay. That is one of the things that the PSP is really good for and relatively easy to do. Okay, no. Right, we're gonna have to do it like that. He takes a counter stance, he uses Intimidate. Alright, we need to throw a mana barrier up on her. Use some more Bravado. In this scenario, we actually need to mend. Nice. See. Alright, there we go. That should do something. Let's see. Oh, he got countered too. Okay, I thought if you... Okay. That's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Let's see. That's right, counter everybody. There he goes. That's one down. My biggest problem with the PSP was always the screen size. I mean, it's my problem with most handhelds in general. Some things are just not that great on smaller screens, which is why I love that my my PSP had the TV out ability, as well as the ability to play PSP games on the PlayStation Vita TV. I can't remember the last time I was as far from my basement. About time then. Adventure! We're almost at the guild club. Let's see. Yeah, I can't break anything there. Oh, hi. And again, I forgot to add stuff. Oh well. Yeah, let's definitely mend up right here. Oh, we end up using Guardian at the end too. Nice. Right, we're gonna shout it out. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. Which, of course, if I was actually trying to sing that song right now, it would sound totally different than that. I wasn't actually trying to sing that song. All right, let's go with double bravado and a brave buster. Which brings Lionheart and gets rid of one of them. Okay. And Lionheart. All right. Perfect time for this. See if we can get that going. Yeah, some games sucked, but it's when something gets small. There are some games where it's just too much going on for a smaller screen. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love my PSP when I was playing it, which, granted, I haven't played it in about 4 years. Nice. Need to get your screen replaced. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. Now, being that we just had to save, everybody's respawned, so we get another crack, and I still have yet to add that other stuff to my deck. Okay, they are weak to ice. That is nice to know. All right. Put a mana barrier down. Dash you. Drop the wrecking ball there. Why are you sneezing so much, honey? Twisted Metal twisted your brain. Your brain got twisted. There's so many games on the PSP that, like, I don't want to say nobody knows about, but that kind of get ignored. And like, I don't want to say that nobody knows, because there are people that know about them, just they get ignored over I mean, niche games. It happens. There are some really great RPGs that nobody's ever heard of. like Hexus Force, almost nobody's ever heard of. ZHP, is it Unlosing Ranger? Sub name I may have got wrong, but the main part I got right. Well, Magical Star Sign was on the DS, not the PSP. But yeah, you never hear anyone talk about Magical Star Sign either. All right, RPG. All right, see if we can actually kill this guy in one set of blows. Yep, we got him. Okay. Let's use Creeping Cold. Just go with that. Okay. Hell, there's a ton of them. You have the East series releases that were on there. You had re-releases of the first two Star Ocean games on the PSP. You have Hammer and Hero. Well, Hammer and Hero is not exactly an RPG, but you have a half-minute hero. You have no, Blue Dragon. The original Blue Dragon was on the 360. They also released 2 games for Blue Dragon on the DS. A Final Fantasy IV After Years, which was part of the complete collection, was on the PSP. There's a lot more I just can't think right now, but there's a ton of games in the RPG category that came on the PSP. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who would be watching this right now and be like, why isn't he recognizing this game or that game? Like, because my brain is blanking at the moment. So if you happen to be seeing this later and you're wondering why your favorite RPG was not named, because my mind is drawing a blank at the moment, which is not good. Yep. And don't get me wrong, the DS had a lot of good stuff too. You know, the DS has a extremely expansive RPG library. A lot of that also carried, some of it carried through to the 3DS. And then fix that deck. Let's take away one of the heroic strikes. Yeah, let's take away a heroic strike and add an intercept. Immediately you shout. Ooh. Let's figure this one's gonna hurt. There's 4 of them on deck. That mend has to happen first. Yeah, I figured that we're gonna end up pretty much using. Ooh, wow! I can't do anything this turn. That sucks. It does happen though. All right. I don't know why I did that. Instead of pressing X, I pressed Y. Okay. This may be a fail right here. Yeah, I gotta get out of this fight, like, really badly. Oh, the way they do retreat is interesting. You still take your damage for this round, but then you get to leave. Okay. Yeah, Luminous Arc would be nice to be remade. Let's take out Flame Wave. No, it's even Flame Wave. Let's take out a Fire Pillar. Maybe. All right. Okay. Yeah. Have you ever played the third one? The third Luminous Arc? There is a fan translation of it floating around. Yeah, I can't exactly remember where from, so don't shoot me for that, but there is a fan translation floating around. On Luminous Arc, Numi, it has been so long since I have played the original Luminous Arc, I can't honestly tell you. I'm sorry. It has been that long to where I don't remember. Counter stance is going on here. Thank you. Finally, we got something good. Start off with a Bravado, an Intercept, and a Searing Lash. All right, what I wanted to happen did happen there. All right, Shout, Heroic Strike, let's take that back. Use Heroic Strike here And then Brave Buster here. All right, let's go. All right, there we go. Research time. Use a bravado. I think we're gonna need to mend Galileo. Galileo, Galileo, Figaro. Yes, I did that. It happened. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm sorry for lying to you. Okay. All right, this appears to be a winnable match at this point. Just a matter of getting the right combination in. I did luck out by him not healing himself right there. Here's a freezing cold. Okay. Got where I wanted. Got a critical on that. Nice. There's supposed to be battle music and your copy doesn't have it. I wish I knew what to tell you. Are you playing it right now? Or are you referring to my enemies? Yeah, I probably should be a little higher level from where I am right now for it. But remember, I also had 4 enemies that time. I need 4 XP to level up. That was lovely. That was just, no, it wasn't. Whatever's in the, oh, there's 2 chests. Okay. We get 300 gold pieces and, ooh. Okay, we got something new. Get cleave. Right. Now we're gonna take. Oh, that takes 4. Okay, we're gonna have to nope that out right now. We're gonna take 1 shot at this boss because that's what's been after every save statue. This is farther than I got offline, so I'm not sure what we're about to deal with here. Annoying feels inadequate here. That must be a drill queen. Our heroes readied themselves for an audience with the twist. Don't you mean Sting? Okay, oh crap. Okay. Bravado? Shield up. Okay, and it moves first. Okay, that's great. No, it's not. Okay, mana shield him. More bravado. Let's creeping cold the Droby. Thank you. Thank you for the good luck. Right. Put a mana barrier now on him. Shout. And Brave Buster. She lowers my armor off that. That is not cool. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do the same to her. Okay, we'll have to just use that. Flame Wave did manage to take out one of them. Okay, let's Steam Punch that guy. Creeping Cold. Bravado. Once again, you shout. Searing Lash. And the Creeping Cold. Okay, it is weak to cold. Okay. All right. Punch. Cold. Mend. Alright, wrecked my armor, which is not good. Let's go for some bravado. Heroic strike after bravado. Followed by a heal. Right. Hive Mother. Let's put shield up. Right. Creeping Cold. Right, do it. And then barrier field. Bravado. Heroic strike. See if we can get anything from Wrecking Ball. Another mend. We get another heroic strike. Okay. Which then gives us a Lionheart. Bravado, heroic strike, Lionheart. Alright, we get a shout. If I can get something, we'll deal with that. Okay. Bravado, Brave Buster. Right, let's go. Bravado, Brave Buster, Lionheart. Right. Get a shot with this to do something. We did not get what I was hoping for here. But we'll do another Bravado. And I made him flinch, or her flinch rather. Okay. Alright, the queen's dead. 99 experience, which brings us to level 9. 99 brings us to 9. Got 3 lustrous fibers. We needed some more of those. Alright. Wait, so... Wait. There's no cutscene post that. Just... Okay. Wow, the heroic fields of fairways, where the brave heroes of the guild leisurely limber up between their heroic deeds. Golf course. It's just a golf course. Alright, so... Let's see, is there anything there? Okay. Let's see if anybody's at there. Halt! This is a members-only facility. Show me your membership cards or leave the premises. Lenny, we just ran into an army that tried to burn down Town Hall. We must speak to Guildmaster Gaines. You're looking at the acting Guildmaster, Bottomax, and yes, I know about that army. In fact, how can I be sure you're not with them? But we grew up together. You've known us your whole life. That is hard to forget. Anyway, you won't find any other guild heroes here. The void took them all. You are all that's left? This is serious. Why aren't you getting ready to go after them? The statutes clearly state that the clubhouse can't ever be left unguarded. Former Guildmaster Gaines was very clear on that matter. I'm obliged to stay here. You are not a member of this guild, so you can't see how much work goes into this. The paperwork alone is a nightmare. But we have to act fast. Hey, why don't the 3 of us go after them? You? I remember back in summer camp when you got lost in your own tent. Aw, come on, it was really dark. Besides, you need to be a member of the guild to stage an official rescue party. Okay, so no official rescue party then. How about we make this an unofficial operation? Don't make me laugh. You'd only get yourselves captured and... Hey, that's not a bad idea. As acting master of the guild, I give you my permission to stage an unsanctioned rescue party. Without any recognition from the guild, of course. Right. Now, if you excuse me, I have to familiarize myself with my new office. It's high time for biscuits and a session in the massage chair. Guildmaster Lenny, huh? Someone's riding the gravy train. That Lenny, always eager to climb the career ladder. But I can't help thinking there's more going on here than a straight up promotion. Never mind that, this could be my big chance to get a guild membership. Thank you for the follow, Vince55. How you doing this evening? Amelie, every time you get that look, I just know there's going to be trouble. By saving the guild heroes, I'll definitely prove my worth to Master Gaines. Even more than when I helped him keep those hungry golfers away from the heroic fields of fairways. Oh, I really thought he was gonna make me a member that time. First of all, he said gophers, not golfers. And then he made it very clear that this wouldn't give you any recognition from the guild. But Lenny's wrong. The Hero's Handbook states that real heroics don't have to be sanctioned. Besides, the village is unprotected now. We need those guild heroes back. I don't know. I'm not in the mood for a field trip, and these buns won't eat themselves. Eating buns in your mother's basement won't help if the Void Army comes back. If they keep setting houses on fire, goodbye free rent. I don't like fire or paying rent. We could stay here and rot for the rest of our lives. Or we can go on a date with Destiny and an evil army. Come on, Coco. If this isn't a chance to deploy knowledge practically for the good of many, then what is? I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're actually making sense. We have to take this seriously. Alright, let's follow their tracks. Alright, we got the Aspiring Hero card. It raises strength by 1 grade for 3 turns, 2 grades if she's below 50% of her maximum health, and 3 grades if below 25. Fine, but I'm not carrying all your stuff. I also remember summer camp. Oh wow, we only got 50% of that chapter. Alright, thank you, Numi. Have a good night. Take care. I'll see you next time I see you. And your timing for that is actually good because we have now finished chapter 3 of Act 1. As these are shorter than my typical streams, we're gonna go ahead and actually stop there. These are dragon takes, and after every dragon take, a few things always need to be answered. 1, what's its price and is it worth that price? Well, currently it's $24.99 on the eShop, and I think it's worth it. If I hadn't been given a code for this, I would have bought it. However, I personally would have probably waited to see about that physical edition because I like physical cartridges and discs. I mean, I buy digital stuff too, but you know, if I got a choice between digital and physical and there's not really a price difference, I'm going for the physical. If there's a major price difference, well, I'm going for whatever's cheaper. Because I mean, you know, why spend more money than I have to? Another question is this something that I would play continually? In other words, would I continue to play it after this session? And again, the answer is yes. I mean, I think I pretty much showed that I enjoyed the game throughout. And hopefully, if it's something that you're into, you'll pick it up either now or down the line and enjoy it as well. And the third thing that always needs to be answered is, well, will it pop up again? And to that, I don't know. This may just end up on the backlog. Now, with that said, if it ends up on the backlog for stream, that means Nintendo Switch is probably 10 years out before we get to there because we're still on NES. So it may or may not actually be on backlog, but it will be played at some point. It will probably end up off stream on my own time, but it's something that I'll continue to enjoy. Now, again, this game is currently $24.99 on the eShop. It is only been out for a couple days. And in fact, I think it actually came out yesterday officially. Or I'm like, it might have been Tuesday or Thursday. I don't know what the actual date was. I've had it in my ability to play it for a little while now, so I'm not familiar with what the actual date was. But it is available right now. So if you want to play it and you want to continue on to find out what happens past where I stopped, you can go to the eShop right now and buy it. Thank you to the guys and gals behind this game for what they've put into it. It has been a great experience thus far, and I expect to enjoy it even more as it goes on. Thank you for giving me a review code for this game and allowing me to share it with those of you out there who may be interested in the game and not really sure if it's something you might like. Maybe you've liked the SteamWorld games in the past, or maybe you're just an RPG fan and just kind of wanted to see what was new out there.